Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Alyssa Prettyman for alyssayoga.com. I have been teaching yoga throughout quarantine since March from a variety of settings. And I work with a lot of teacher trainees too and other teachers who ask about creating a setup and a studio space. So I wanted to show you this modular studio space that I have created in a small corner of my garage. And how it all works and how you can kind of rethink your space to perhaps create the illusion of a little studio setup, even though what's behind you right now is kind of my husband's exercise bike, a couch, the laundry, and a lot of kids' toys. So I'm going to take you on a little tour and I'm going to show you how I kind of put it up and take it down. So behind me, if you want to turn around here, are my studio lights, my props, a whole lot of garage stuff, and yeah, my washer and my dryer. So the illusion is genuine. And here's what it takes to create said illusion. First of all, I like to light a candle so that I balance some of the harsh light of these soft boxes here with a little bit of soft light. I sit on a cooler when I talk to people up front, but I also have a chair here that's available too. So first things first, I'm going to sort of zip up my background, which means I'm going to pick up little Buddha, move him aside, get my blocks out of the way, and put them back on my rack. And maybe I'll try to do a version where I speed this up for you if you don't want to watch every little detail. But we clear some of this stuff. We clear the mat. Put that aside. And then we have to zip up the background. Now that I've adjusted the camera, what you can see over here is I'm competing with natural light. The problem, if I had all this natural light behind me, is it's way stronger than these soft boxes. So I have to block it in order to appear illuminated. Okay. So I have this very simple, this is like 120 bucks on Amazon, 10 panel room divider. Tucks up really nicely, pretty small against that wall. So pretty small footprint for storage right here. I'm going to unclamp using a lot of these little binder clamps that you have here that are really great for organizing curtains and stuff when you have to block natural light. So I have a funky old yoga mat here that we take down. That we actually put our exercise bike on. And then, let's see, anything else clamped in here? These are light blocking curtains. You can get them inexpensively at Costco or on Amazon. These ones are gray, but I have just screwed in two little hooks up so that they're higher than my garage door so that I can put this crossbar on. These bars, long metal bars available at Home Depot, very, very cheap. So if you can have some sort of suspension from the ceiling in any sort of a room with beams, or you know how to suspend things from the ceilings, you have a stud finder, you can hang like blocking curtains and create a nice little setting for yourself. So quick and dirty, I'm just going to kind of tuck that up along the wall there. Takes up little to no space. Then I'm going to break down my lights. This lighting kit came from a site called wish.com. I've since been informed that it is kind of cheap stuff. It comes from out of the country. So if you wanted to buy a more expensive lighting kit, you could go for it. But I've spent a lot of time and effort trying to figure out the, let's see, what did I do here? That came off. The most economical way to become an online yoga teacher and have it look professional, while making probably 20% of what I used to make. Okay, so I've unplugged my 3 softbox lights and I've tucked them against the wall. I'll tuck my cooler against the wall, and there you have it. My garage is now back to what it normally is, and all my stuff fits in that little corner. And I could condense it even more, and I could actually put it behind that divider if I weren't sure that my kids were going to come in and knock the divider over. So if I had like older kids or wasn't worried about like my little neighbors coming over, I might even block that with the room divider, and then it would look all nice. But it all condenses right there, and then the room goes back to a kid's TV playroom. So think creatively about your spaces. And that whole process, this whole video is about 6.5 minutes long. And if I wasn't talking to you and dragging you around, I could probably do it in 5 minutes. So that's a 5-minute breakdown of how to have a pretty decent looking in-home studio setup without a ton of money or a ton of effort. I'd say the financial investment of that whole thing is about $200 to $250 between the lights and the panels and the decorations, give or take. So I hope that's helpful. There's my real life behind me.